welcome back to Cooking with Taylor and Stefan. Although Stefan is not, he's playing outside instead. So the remote's not working. But anyways, today we're going to make homemade applesauce. It's actually really easy, really simple. What's great about it is it's vegan, so anybody can eat it. Okay, so we have this much apples already washed and ready to use. We have 1 lemon. We have our vanilla extract, nutmeg, and cinnamon. And then the next step that's important is having the proper pot. So this pot can actually go into the oven, which is brilliant. So all we're going to do is we're going to cut all this up. We're going to toss it in here. We're going to turn the oven on right now to 350. And then I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so all we're going to do is we're just going to do the same thing for every apple. We're just going to cut around like this. It doesn't have to be perfect, because remember it gets all blended up at the end, depending if you like more the blended up or the chunky applesauce. Okay, so we'll just continue this until all the apples are done. Alright, so as you can see, the apples are all cut, so they're almost filled to the top. And this was roughly, if you're counting in bags, about 2 full bags. Alright, now the button's working. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take this and we're just going to trim just a little bit of the lemon and try not to go too far in, because then you'll get a little bit of that tangy flavor. And then all we're going to do after that is just cut the lemon. We're going to squeeze a good chunk of it in there. And it just adds a really nice flavor to it too. Okay, so that's all we'll do. We'll just go ahead and squeeze both in there. Try not to get any seeds. Okay, and then after that, we're going to take 1/8 of nutmeg. So you don't want to add too much nutmeg because it does have a bit of a strong flavor, but I do love the smell of it, and that's just a little bit of flavor. But you don't need an overkill of it. I feel like cinnamon, you can put extra, but not nutmeg. And what's great about this is it's going to make the whole house smell amazing. Okay, so now we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon, 2 of these for cinnamon. Now, if you have cinnamon sticks, you can go ahead and just put those in as well. I actually ran out, so we're going to just use the powder. Okay, we're going to put 3, excuse me. And then, all we have to do next is we're going to just add a little bit of a vanilla extract. So we don't need to add too much, because that's not the main flavor of this. So we're going to add 1/4. And I think what's great about apples is that you don't need sugar. They are super sweet on their own. And I also don't like to get the really soft ones. I think a lot of people love the really sweet apples. Even when I was a child, I only liked the sour. So these ones, I usually like to get my apples actually from Trader Joe's. Most of them are not too sweet, at least to me. Maybe there's other varieties there that are, but usually they have a pretty good selection. And you could mix this with green apples, red. If I have a variety, I'm just going to throw them all in, and it's just going to create a wonderful flavor. That way, and then it's not too sweet for one and too sour for the other. Okay, the last step, we're just going to add some water right on top, and this will be about a 1/2 cup. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and check it throughout to see if it needs any more, and I'll give it a little stir, and then if it needs a little bit more water, I'm just going to add a little bit more. And all we're going to do is just throw this into the oven at 350. And then we're going to smell this beautiful smell throughout the whole house. Alright, welcome back. So, this is all finished. I'll go ahead and show you guys. As you can see, it really not melted down, but you know, it was so high when we first started. So you really need a lot of apples. Okay, so what we're going to do, you have 2 options. You can eat it just like this. Some people love this really good clump, you know, the chunky applesauce. Sometimes I like to take a little scoop in the beginning and have some. But for our present, we're going to blend it up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a good scoop. And you can see there's a lot of water. I actually love just to drink the water at the bottom. But we're not going to totally drain it. Okay, so we're going to blend this up and then I'll be right back. Alright, I have to say I love that NutriBullet. It's one of the best machines. So we have this cute little jar. You can buy them. I personally like to recycle them, wash them, and reuse them. But this is optional. All you're going to do is just pour this in here. And what we're going to do before we close this up We're gonna let this cool for about 15 minutes before we put the lid on, and then I'm gonna show you a real cute decoration. All right, so it's nice and cool. We even have our Santa Claus there. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna put the lid on. We have this really cute yellow, so we're just gonna wrap it around. I just wanna say you can do a lot of other cute things with this too. You could wrap it all the way up like this if you wanted. And they even have that chalk stuff that you put on it, and then you could do little writings. But since I like to reuse mine, we're not gonna do that. But since this one is a gift, we're gonna add this cute little, kind of like a card on there. Now the tricky part is squeezing it through here. Okay, so then we're just gonna tie this on. You see, you could write a sweet little message on there. Anything you want, really. So we'll just tie this. And we're gonna tie it just like this. We're gonna do a double knot. And then what you're gonna do, I think this is a pretty old trick. You're gonna take the scissors, if I can get this to work, and then you're just gonna go. Okay, this is supposed to work better. So it's supposed to do a cute little twirl, but I don't think my scissors are sharp enough. All right, well, here we go. There is our Christmas present for my mom's friend at the Restore. So it's a vegan, it's perfect. Please subscribe, like, and share.